Kunle K Sax, Nigeria's multi-instrumentalist set to take China by storm. Introduction. Kunle K Sax, a multi-instrumentalist hailing from Nigeria, has just set foot in China with the mission to captivate audiences with his extraordinary musical talent. With a passion for performing in churches, music centers, and clubs, Kunle Sax is eager to showcase his skills and touch the hearts of music enthusiasts across the nation. Background. Kunle K Sax, born and raised in Nigeria, discovered his love for music at a young age. He was introduced to various musical instruments and quickly realized his natural flair for them. Over the years, Kunle has honed his skills and become a masterful multi-instrumentalist, specializing in the saxophone, which earned him the nickname K Sax. Musical journey. Kunle's musical journey has led him to perform in numerous churches back in Nigeria, where he mesmerized congregations with his soulful and uplifting music. His ability to seamlessly blend traditional African rhythms with contemporary sounds has made him a sought-after musician in his home country. With a desire to explore new horizons and share his musical talents on a global scale, Kunle made the bold decision to move to China. He believes that music transcends boundaries and has the power to bring people from different cultures together. China, with its rich musical heritage and vibrant music scene, presents the perfect platform for Kunle to showcase his unique sound. Goals in China. Now based in China, Kunle K Sax aims to perform in churches, music centers, and clubs across the nation. His goal is to connect with local audiences and leave a lasting impression with his exceptional musical prowess. Through his performances, Kunle hopes to bridge the gap between African and Chinese cultures, fostering unity and promoting cross-cultural understanding. Church performances. Kunle's passion for performing in churches stems from his deep spiritual connection to music. He believes that music is a universal language that can touch souls and bring people closer to their faith. In China, he aspires to collaborate with local churches, blending African-inspired worship music with traditional Chinese hymns, creating a unique and inspiring experience for congregations. In addition to church performances, Kunle K Sax is eager to showcase his versatility by performing in music centers and clubs. His dynamic and high-energy performances will captivate audiences as he seamlessly transitions between different musical genres, including jazz, soul, R&B, and Afro beats. By doing so, Kunle aims to introduce Chinese audiences to the rich and diverse sounds of African music. Conclusion. Kunle K Sax, with his exceptional talent and unwavering passion for music, is set to make a lasting impact on China's music scene. Through his performances in churches, music centers, and clubs, he aims to foster cultural exchange, touch hearts, and leave audiences in awe of his musical prowess. With his charismatic stage presence and unique sound, Kunle K Sax is poised to become a household name in China's music industry.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of One on One. I'm your host. My name is Chotandai. In this program, we have guests all around the world, and our priority is to promote Africa and all the other artists across the globe towards making them known and respected more around the world. So mostly we focus on beauty, culture, and investment opportunities in African countries. Our program is brought to you by the magazine and media network and Attribute TV. We have the pleasure to welcome everyone. And now we have the pleasure to introduce our very special guest, an actor, a poet, a writer. That is what he's known for now, right? But we'll get to know our guest as we go on. And thank you so much for being our guest today.
It's my pleasure.
So we can start with you introducing yourself. Can you please introduce yourself to the benefit of our global readers?
Okay, like I said earlier, my name is Opayemi Kunle. I'm in Nigeria, but presently I'm in China. Yeah. I do music for a profession. Music is my profession. That is what I do. I'm a musicologist. I have BEd in music from a university in Nigeria, and I'm very presently in China, and I'm specialized in both music performance and the training of music. So that's what I've been doing. And as it is right now, I have a school of music in Nigeria that I operate, whereby I teach people how to play various kind of musical instruments. So I moved in China here for about 3 months now. I've been in China for about 3 months, and I've been doing music for over 2 decades now. I've been doing music for over two decades. And by the nature of my profession, I'm a multi-instrumentalist. I play quite a number of musical instruments, and also I offer trainings on those musical instruments as well. So that is what I can say for now about myself.
Said, which city are you in China?
Okay, and presently I'm in Shanghai, here in China.
Okay, how do you feel about China and what's your experience so far?
Well, being in China has been a very smooth experience for me because when you leave your country, going to another city where you are everything there is very strange to you, where you need to do some exploration in seeing how things work there. So it has been very, very, let me say, pleasant experience to me. And I could actually tell you that my being here actually was predestined by God because I never even thought I would be in China this year. And being in China also has actually availed me to meet the CEO of African magazine, Mr. Michael, which has also impacted to my life in so many ways. So I think it is a very real privilege being in China, and I will tell you, I don't regret being in China presently. It has been a very awesome experience for me.
Okay, how about the food?
And
How about um
being a Nigerian boy per se, I eat more of Nigerian African food here. So that's what I've been eating. I eat more of African food here. So I don't have issue with eating of African dishes for now.
have you tried snakes or frogs?
Where I don't consider doing that for now. So
You should try. I mean, that's the Chinese experience. You should try.
where like I told you, I've been here for about 3 months now. I'm here with my uncle, with his family. So in terms of the food and all that, as they actually take care of that. So and then having that at home,
Oh,
so I don't need to explore the kind of food being eaten here in China. I don't need to do that. So as to save myself from spending money and all that.
I thank you for to your uncle because I swear it's hard in China. I tell you, it's
Mm.
very.
Yes.
Can you share with us your journey so far?
Okay. The journey to China. Okay. My musical journey.
Musical journey, yes, your musical journey.
Okay. Well, if they had ever thought of anybody that would do music as a profession, I think I would be the last person because as a young boy then, I never even had interest in doing music. I never had interest in doing music. But when I was waiting for my admission then, my mommy actually aspired me to learn musical instrument, which I did, and so far so good. It has been a great testimony for me because it has really been a great experience for me doing music. So I started playing musical instruments at my late 20s before I now proceeded to institution to study music. And like I said earlier, I play a couple of musical instruments, and then playing musical instruments is not something that is very much easy. It requires a lot of commitment, dedication from an individual. So I try to putting a lot of my effort and my dedication by ensuring that my music ambition then was actually achieved. And here I am now. I can tell you now that everything has been working well for me. As a matter of fact, I'm the music director of the Kunle Music Academy in Nigeria, which made me self-employed. So it has been very nice experience so far for me and my family.
Okay. Can you for because this is global, right? Can you like talk a little bit about your academy, where it's located, what you do, how you would want what you would want our global audience to know, and if ever we can get some investors, how can they help?
Okay, okay. Like I said earlier, my music academy is situated in Nigeria, Ogun State precisely, Mowe, not far from Redeem Camp in Nigeria. Is situated in Mowe, Ogun State. So that's where my music academy is. And what we do there is we offer musical trainings to both young and adult. We teach people how to play different kind of musical instrument. We do voice training. We do musical training. We also have musical studio whereby we record songs. So that is what we that is the kind of service that we offer in my music academy. So it's available to both youngs and adults. Any child from age 4 can actually get him or herself enrolled in my music academy. So that is it.
No, I got hope it grows higher and higher because if I had a musical academy close to my house, I'm pretty sure I would be playing something right now. I mean, uh, who has been your role models? Who has been your role models through your life, and what lessons can you share for those who are looking up to you as a role model?
Okay. Well, regarding that, I will tell you vividly that I have many more role models. I have many role models because in my life journey, a lot of people have actually impacted to my life positively. And then when we talk of those people, we can talk of the likes of my elder sister. She was actually the one that put my hand on the musical instrument. She introduced me to the music before I decided to go and study it in institution. So she has actually been a great influence to me. And then when we also talk of another person, it's no other person than Mr. Michael, the CEO of Pitch Africa magazine. He has always been an amazing uncle brother to me. He has been so very humorous to me. He has been so kind to me. He has actually helped me so many ways. And if not for him, I'm sure I wouldn't have been opportune to come onto this platform to tell you about what I do. And there are still many other people like that who have been there for me. So I can tell you that I have a lot of role models in this my music profession. So both directly and indirectly, they have been very, very um, useful to me. They have been very productive to me. So that's what I could say in that regard.
Okay. And what could you tell those who are looking up to your own role? What advice, what life experience, anything that you could tell them?
Okay, well, what I will just tell people who are, let me say, who are aspiring to be like me is that they should all pin their focus into God. And then they should be dedicated in whatever they are doing. They should be optimistic. Know that life journeys is not always easy like that. Life journey is always full of up and down. But when you are optimistic and you are determined, you are resilient in whatever you are looking ahead to do, definitely such such thing will come to pass. So we all know that life journey is always full of up and down, but regardless of that, we have to ensure that we are focused. We don't get distracted by the sound on the road. So we have to be more focused in whatever we are doing. So that is it. And when we talk of aspiring younger people too, who are aspiring to learn to be like me in terms of music, they need to be focused. They need to be dedicated. They need to they don't need to be discouraged. They need to be hardworking as well because playing musical instrument, doing music as a whole requires a lot of hard working from people, from an individual. So so that's what I like I will say about that.
And what instrument?
Okay, well, like I told you, I play about I play a couple of musical instruments. I play keyboard, I play guitar, I do saxophone, I do violin, I do about 8, 9 musical instruments. So, but actually, keyboard actually happens to be my first instrument. So I started as a keyboardist. Okay, but I got my stage name K Sax. I got it from this saxophone because it it has always been, let me call it, people Nigerian custom that anybody that plays saxophone, they actually name the instrument after the person's name. I am Kunle. Kunle means K. That's why I'm also known as K Sax. I'm known as K Sax. So, but actually, keyboard happens to be my first instrument. Saxophone here actually happens to be my fourth musical instrument. But as somebody that studied music, you are expected at least to be versatile in different kind of musical instrument, so that when you have an occasion whereby somebody wants to come and learn instrument from you, or you probably in your music academy, you won't be telling them, I could play this, I couldn't do that. So as a music instructor, as somebody who is very ambitious musically, you have to work hard in ensuring you are versatile on those musical instruments.
Okay, and how has a saxophonist impacted life, your lifestyle?
I couldn't hear you well.
I said, how has being a saxophonist impacted your life and your
O-
lifestyle in this?
Okay, well, it has been very awesome experience for me because, like I've always told people, anybody that play music is always far away from, let me say, boredom. Is always far away from depression because music gives joy. Music gives joy. When you do music, you get relieved, you get happy, you get glad every time. You don't have room for depression. So music actually has been very helpful to me, and I can also say that music actually, it has opened many ways for me. It has enabled me to meet different kind of people of affluence, well, many people Nigeria. So music has actually helped me in so many ways. And, and if I will actually tell you, I've never regretted doing music because what some of my counterparts, what some of them are still struggling to do with music, I've been doing. At least they are those things have actually been very made easier for me. So it has been a good experience for me. Is being on this music journey.
Okay, and what in times of personal challenges, right?
Okay.
What songs, parts do you like do or help you to instead comfort in yourself?
I couldn't hear you well. Can you come again?
I I said in times of personal challenges, what
Okay.
songs or parts help you to comfort and instead peace to yourself?
Okay. Well, like I told you earlier, there's no nothing you are doing that has positive side that will not have other side as well. Playing and doing music is something, let me say, back in Nigeria then, is something that, you need capital, you need good finances to set up music school. You need to consider getting musical instrument, which is a lot of money. And when it happens that you are not born with silver spoon, as a young aspired young person, let me say, you need to hustle to ensure that all your dreams actually are being achieved. So it has not been actually easy like that, but with the help of Almighty God, at least I'm getting there gradually.
And I understand you are playing a saxophone. You
Yes,
have some pop exercises that you do
yes, yes, yes.
for that, right? Okay, like show us like how that
Oh,
goes.
okay. The sound is break. Can you come again?
I said I understand that as a saxophonist, you have some exercises,
Yes,
some
yes,
warm
yes.
ups that you, yes, yes. So can you like show us some of the warm ups that you do when you're about to?
Okay, well, saxophone is a woodwind instrument, as we all know, is a woodwind instrument, and then is not different from every other instrument. It's not different from every other instrument. So the first thing that the saxophones playing actually requires from every aspiring, let me say, music person is the interest first. So one has to have the interest for the instrument. So once you have the interest for the instrument, every other thing will be very much easy. So as for saxophone, as person that actually love to learn saxophone, so first thing one needs to know is that you need to know your major scale. Major scale is do re mi fa sol la ti do. So you need to know that. So and then apart from that, there are numerous materials on the internet that actually can be useful for every aspiring saxophonist over there. So that is it. So that is it for that. I hope I was able to answer your question.
I wanted you to show me the warm up.
Okay, okay. Well,
Mm.
this is this is the saxophone. So this is I'm going to play. I'm going to run my major scale now. Major scale is those notes on your instrument. I'm telling you, you will not have any difficulty in terms of playing any music. This is it. Let me start. So that is all about the major scale. So everything is revolved around the major scale. So once you know your major scales on any instrument, it's not even limited to only saxophone alone. Once you know your major scale on the instrument, you can play any song. Once you know the soft note of the songs. So that is it.
Welcome to Bridge a Freak magazine's official site, the ultimate link you need in order to understand what it takes to do business in Africa, the land to which all roads in the modern business world lead. Every business sector in the world is rooted in Africa, directly or indirectly. Mama Africa, the cradle of mankind, has always been the source of life and illumination to the rest of the world.
Through this magazine, we show you the beauty of Mama Africa and the diversity of the potential opportunities that await you as an investor, a tourist, or simply an explorer. The core team at Bridge Afrique is made up of young, dynamic African professionals residing in Africa as well as out of Africa in other continents. We work in close collaboration with partners all around the world to bring the latest information.
Our goal is to be a link to an emerging Africa, the new hotspot for business deals and all sorts of investments. In the business world of today, all roads lead to Africa, and we are proud to be the bridge. Relax and enjoy the fun as it wows you with all the information you have never read before in other magazines. Pray along with us and feel free to comment all your results via this medium.
Knowing where to go is half of getting what you want. Bridge Afrique Magazine is the award-winning and globally respected publication for authoritative information regarding business potentials and opportunities in Africa of interest to China and beyond. Your business doesn't get to Africa if it's not on Bridge Afrique Magazine. We are the official magazine of Ethiopian Airline. What are you waiting for? You can contact us +861 3918943324 or follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn at Bridge Afrique Magazine, or check out our website bridgeafrique.biz. Your business is next in line. One love.
Bridge Afrique Magazine. We create.
And how can West learn or for students who are learning, right? How can they improve their tone quality for
Okay. For tone quality on saxophone, that one cannot be achieved overnight. So, but there are various techniques that every saxophonist at least needed to have. So whenever you are playing saxophone and you are aspiring to be great on the instrument, so you have to always utilize some things called dynamics in music. Dynamics in the sense that some things that you need to use to embellish whatever you are doing. Let me do it that way. You want to play a certain song now, you need to apply dynamics. So the kind of dynamics you can apply when you are playing saxophones, the likes of vibrato, the like of tongue, like of what's it called, slurring, the like of trail, and all that. Let me give you an example of that. Let me do Happy Birthday. Please, I'm going to play just in normal way, and after that I will apply the dynamics so that it can spice up the sound and it can also improve the sound quality of the instrument. So now I'm going to apply some dynamics now so that it can improve the tone quality of the saxophone. You can see that the two are not the same. So that is it. So as a saxophonist, you should always try as much as possible to apply different kind of dynamics to your playing so that you can actually sound professional when you are playing the instrument. And those dynamics are not only limited to the saxophone alone. You can also apply them to every other instrument there as well. So that's all I can say about that.
Oh, it's my birthday.
Okay.
Please sing for me.
I should sing for you.
Okay, so I just exactly what you just that to make my whole week.
Okay. Okay, so we. What do you say?
Okay, so is that for those who have saxophones, how can they like properly take care and maintain, or how do you properly take care and maintain your saxophone?
Well, no, as a saxophonist, you should always have at the back of your mind that saxophone, your instrument should be let me say your instrument should be your priority. So as a saxophonist, you have to ensure that your instrument is properly kept, and then you should always ensure you also change your reed at when due, because we have something called reed. Reed is a piece of cane that is usually inserted in the mouth of the saxophone. So this is the reed. So as a saxophonist, you should always ensure that your reed is in good order. Because if your reed is not in good order, this is not in good order, definitely it will affect whatever sound you are projecting out with your saxophone. So every time, whenever you know you are not using your saxophone, always make sure it is being kept in its case. So that is it, and you should ensure it's always being handled well, so it doesn't fall down. So that is all. That is all for that.
Okay. Okay. And what are some common mistakes? What are some common mistakes that saxophonists make when they are playing over like dominant seven chords?
Okay, well, as far as music is concerned, as far as the instruments playing it, they are concerned, so we have various kind of scales that you could need as an instrumentalist. We have major scale, we have minor scale, we have chromatic scale, we have pentatonic scale, we have dominant scale. There are a lot of We have blues scale. There are a lot of scale. So when we talk of dominant scale, I always suggest to every young saxophonist here that before you can actually decide to know what you need to improvise on when you are given dominant chord, you need to first have proper knowledge of the primary scale first. What do I mean by that? Like major scale. So we also have something called chord tone in music. So chord tones, they are the notes that made a chord. So when you have a dominant chord, so you should always ensure your landing point anytime you are improvising on dominant chord. You should always ensure you are arriving at the chord tone of the dominant scale. So that is it. Like I said earlier, there are a lot of useful resources on the internet for the dominant dominant chord. But anytime you are playing music per se, you don't depend only on dominant chord. You don't depend. So you come across various kind of scales. So dominant chord actually doesn't can't stand alone in terms of music. So you have to use some other scale, major scale with it, minor scale, blues scale as well. But before you can improvise on dominant scale, you need to first have good understanding of the notes that actually form the dominant scale. For instance, now if I'm on key C major now, the C dominant chord notes, they are C, E, G, and B flat. So, like, as I said it now, those who are into music actually understand what I've said. So, as an instrumentalist, as a saxophonist, you need to have good knowledge of the notes so that when you want to improvise, you will not have difficulties with that. So that is it.
Okay. And are there like any exercise of like fingers speed and like how to coordinate someone's feet as they are playing the saxophone?
Okay. Anyway, there are quite a number of exercises that every saxophonist can engage in order to improve their saxophone playing. So first one I always advise is that they should always start with their major scale. Major scale is do re mi fa sol la ti do. So they can run their major scale, ascending order and descending order, and thereafter they can try and do like 2 octaves. They can be doing it like that, and gradually they try to increase the tempo gradually, and over time they will get better on those things.
Okay, this is good. Now I think I like saxophone more than any other instrument. Okay, so okay. I understand that in saxophones they have different mouthpieces,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Can you like explain a little bit to us, like how are they different and how do they impact your play or the sound or anything?
Well, as we have various kind of mouthpiece in saxophone usage, so also we have different kind of saxophone as well. We have varieties in terms of saxophone. So in terms of the mouthpiece, we have metal mouthpiece, we have metal mouthpiece, we have the normal one like this, and then the choice of the mouthpiece actually is always dependent on the person playing the instrument. But I've always told many of my students that what actually is not the mouthpiece that one actually uses actually matter. Is, let me say, individual self-input actually matter as far as saxophone playing is concerned. So as for me, I can use any mouthpiece. As for me, I can use any mouthpiece. I can go for ordinary one. At the same time, I can also use the metal. So I don't have any, let me say, preferences for a particular one over the other one. So every mouthpiece is very much good for me.
Okay. So let's say I have a friend who plays a saxophone, right? And
Yeah.
I want to get them a gift, maybe
Okay.
a birthday gift or a Christmas gift, which is based around the saxophone. What
Okay.
can I get the person?
Okay. Well, as you can see, in terms of saxophone, we have about 5 kind of saxophones. We have the smallest, we have the biggest. So we have about kind of saxophone. We have baritone saxophone, that is the biggest. We have tenor saxophone, bigger than this one. We have alto saxophone. This is an alto saxophone, it's a medium saxophone. We also have soprano saxophones. All of them are saxophone. If you can play one, you'll be able to play the rest. But out of all these saxophone, there is a particular one that is, let me say, most commonly used and is most sought after. It's no other person than this one I'm holding. This one is an alto saxophone. So actually, you can go for the alto saxophone in terms of getting it for someone. Alto saxophone is still the best because it can perform dual function. You can use it to play high note, and at the same time, you can use it to play low note. Depends on your preferences for that. But I will suggest you going for alto saxophone. And in terms of the colors as well, you are the one to actually decide on the choice of your color. We have silver colors, like those one I'm holding. We have golden colors as well. Yeah, and then there are also other colors as well. So you can actually decide on the colors to go for. But as for me, I think auto saxophone is still the best saxophone to get for someone who doesn't play saxophone, person who is aspiring to start learning saxophone, or somebody who you wish to present it to for a big occasion or birthday gift. So auto saxophone is still the best for that.
Okay, so we are almost at the end. I'm pretty sure at this point everyone has learned a little bit about saxophone. For those who want to actually start or get acquainted with the saxophone, I'm pretty sure everyone has learned a little bit about everything. So our show is sponsored by Bridge Africa Magazine and Media Consultancy. So we are going to link below the accounts that you can get hold of to anyone that wants to have either an interview or that wants to collaborate with a business for the with the Bridge Africa magazine. And for the meantime, can you personally share with us what you can say about the Bridge Africa magazine, and how can we further achieve a win-win partnership with our global viewers, the readers, and the partners? For you personally, how has Bridge Africa magazine helped you, or how do you hope it is going to help you in the future for your career?
Okay, well, I think I think magazine, where as you can see, I have the samples of the magazine here. Big African magazine has been doing tremendous roles in promoting African people, both African and people in diaspora. As a matter of fact, I can have the sense of being in Africa right now, because those things, those things that are actually happening in Africa, I can have their feel here. So Big African magazine is actually I've been doing wonderfully well in promoting these businesses. And if you are in China here and you have not actually seek for their services, you are missing a lot. So I'm telling you, they are doing tremendously well in ensuring that your business is known all over the world. So if there's if it's not Free Africa magazine, it's no other person. So I think they are actually doing very much. They are doing excellently well in promoting our people businesses, both in Africa and in diaspora. So, and then I can tell you now that Rich Africa magazine, they are the best of its kind so far. And it has been very, very great moment getting to know them. So that is all I can say about them. They are the best of its kind. They are doing very top-notch services to humanity.
Okay, so to our audience, I want to remind everyone that knowing what to do is half of getting what you want. So for those who want to advertise with Bridge Africa magazine, we are going to leave contacts below for our social media platforms, our contacts, our anything. You can either contact Mr. Michael, you can contact me directly if you do not get the information down below, but we will make sure we'll list everything in the description box. So you can send us emails, you can contact us on WeChat, on WhatsApp, anyhow, which fits with you. You can just contact us. And those who want to advertise in the magazine, or those who have people who want to advertise in the magazine, you can all feel free to contact us, and we'll have our business with you. And then for now, can we have a live performance from you before we close?
Okay. Okay, I will be doing a short song. I will be doing a song titled All of Me by John Legend. It's a popular song. All of
Okay.
Me by John Legend. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, that was very beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Do you have
And
any?
the song, I love the song.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. Do you have any
Okay,
other
that
song?
was really,
Thank you. Do you have any song you love
uh,
to you?
at this point, this is my favorite song now.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank God.
Oh my God, you are so talented. May God keep on blessing you and your talent and
Amen.
all the kids that you are helping, all the people that you are helping. May God keep on blessing you and supporting you. And may
Amen.
everything that you wish for always come true. We are so happy. We are so happy we got to meet you, sir. It was
So,
such a lovely and for now I just learned that a saxophone is very calm. It explains your whole attitude. You're a very calm person and everything.
yes.
It was really, really nice. It was so nice to meet you. Say thank you so much for this interview. We are very happy we got to meet you. Say
It's my pleasure. Okay. You're welcome.
and for our audience, this video is proudly sponsored by Bridge Africa Magazine and Media. And please don't forget to subscribe and like to our videos and check out our YouTube channel and our Instagram page. Just please help us support everything. So our publisher is Mr. Okola Michael, but we all have all the information listed down in the description box and all our mobile phone numbers or our emails. Everything is listed down in our description box. So everyone, please don't forget to check us out and support us. And this is for everyone else with no intentions or anything. Actually, supporting Bridge Africa Magazine, you will definitely gain something. Just check us out and then see we have so many opportunities. We have so many things that anyone can benefit from. Just need to check us out. We are here to support all Africans. This is an African-based magazine. It's here to help Africans lift them up globally, internationally, for everyone. So as long as you are African or any other nationality who wants to link up with Africa, we are here for you in every way that you need us. Just tell us what you need and we'll be here to help you. And special thanks to Mr. Michael, who's making all this come out. And special thanks to the Bridge African team. We are proudly sponsored by them. And before we end, do you, sir, have a few words that you want to tell our audience or anything?
Okay, well, I'm very much excited to be on the show today. And it has been a very, very good moment being on your show. And I would like to tell the audience there that they should try to engage the services of Brit Africa magazine. They are very superb in delivering their services to them. So that's all I have to say for now. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Like you said, it was a very special moment. It was really nice to meet you. Maybe before you leave China, we can meet. We can arrange a lunch or something. And yes, thank you so much for joining our show. We really appreciate it.
Welcome to Bridge Afrique magazine's official site, the ultimate link you need in order to understand what it takes to do business in Africa, the land to which all roads in the modern business world lead. Every business sector in the world is rooted in Africa, directly or indirectly. Mama Africa, the cradle of mankind, has always been the source of life and illumination to the rest of the world.
Through this magazine, we show you the beauty of Mama Africa and the diversity of the potential opportunities that await you as an investor, a tourist, or simply an explorer. The core team at Bridge Afrique is made up of young, dynamic African professionals residing in Africa as well as out of Africa in other continents. We work in close collaboration with partners all around the world to bring the latest information.
Our goal is to be a link to an emerging Africa, the new hotspot for business deals and all sorts of investments. In the business world of today, all roads lead to Africa, and we are proud to be the bridge. Relax and enjoy the fun as it wows you with all the information you have never read before in other magazines. Pray along with us and feel free to comment all your results via this medium.
Brit Afrique magazine.
Knowing where to go is half of getting what you want. Bridge Afrique magazine is the award-winning and globally respected publication for authoritative information regarding business potentials and opportunities in Africa of interest to China and beyond. Your business doesn't get to Africa if it's not on Bridge Afrique magazine. We are the official magazine of Ethiopian Airline. What are you waiting for? You can contact us +861 391894 3324 or follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn at Bridge Afrique Magazine, or check out our website bridgeafrique.biz. Your business is next in line. One love.
Brit Afrique magazine. We create